I'll be on mute for a while. Broadcast is live. Oh no. No, it's not.
Live with Matthew, and we're going to try to make our character.
Oh, what happened? Oh, there you are.
See, it's funny. I can hear us talking, Sinnabun, but I cannot hear Wes.
Yeah, I can't either.
You guys can't hear.
Now we can sometimes.
Like, I can't even hear you on your stream. I got your stream up too.
If you're talking right now, we can't hear you.
See, it's funny. I can hear us talking, Sinnabun, but I cannot hear Wes.
Yeah, I can't either. Wow, that's way behind in the stream.
It's the sound of silence.
Wow, I sound terrible. I should just not talk anymore.
No, I'm gonna need you to talk later on.
Oh my god.
Can you guys hear me now?
Hey, there you are.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
About time.
You goober.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on.
Seems your mic is whining.
Hear us?
See, it's sad because he could be telling us yes or no right now, or he could not be hearing us.
Call it Cthulhu with Matt. I see how it is, Wes. Maybe I'll
hear you, and it's my internet connection.
Maybe I'll abandon your stream.
Let me Cinnabon. Let me and
Didn't? Got switched over to live chat.
With Matt and Cinnabon.
Yes?
There.
I think so. I hear you.
I heard you.
I hear a lot of mouse clicking.
Is that me? Is that my mouse clicking you're hearing?
Not sure. Maybe.
Let's see.
I thought it was Wes frantically trying to get his microphone to work.
I'm just gonna click like a madman. See if you hear anything.
I do. Click.
That's what I get for putting my microphone down.
This is going well so far, Wes.
There it goes.
Hey.
I just heard you laugh, Wes. There's a weird banner.
Annoying laugh.
Not annoying. We said we heard you laugh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna give the stream a like.
If you're connected to Wi-Fi, try moving your computer closer to.
What the hell are you trying to do, Wes?
So what are you talking about? From my computer to my living room. The Wi-Fi.
All I heard was from my computer to my living room.
And the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Let's just keep the show going.
All right.
Okay. So Wes is playing a fun game with us where he's only telling us every other word. We have to guess everything else he's trying to say.
It's like a messed up telephone.
Right.
Let's see here. You still there, Wes?
Wes, click on that cam mic thing and go to audio and make sure it's set to the right microphone. Because it switched over earlier when you unplugged your mic to your default system one.
So Cinnabon, I've been having fun looking at like history of Fort Worth kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it turned out that like it's hilarious because 100 years later I'm just finding out about this and it really pisses me off. But there used to be a city called Niles City, just northeast of the heart of downtown Fort Worth. And
All right.
it was
How about
the
now?
richest. Hey Wes.
Hey, Wes.
Can you hear me consistently now?
Yes.
Seems that way.
Yeah, I think it was my Wi-Fi signal was just not quite strong enough to run StreamYards.
Oh, weird.
That's weird. All right.
I don't know. As soon as I plugged in the cord, it was fine. So, All right.
So yeah, Niles City, super rich people live there. So I thought that'd be a great spot for like your character.
That's good because I was trying to figure out of a place. Nile City.
And
Place.
it doesn't exist on any map now because Fort Worth really wanted its income. And so somehow Fort Worth convinced the state legislature to make a law that said any city greater than 50,000 people can forcibly annex any other city of less than 2,000 people. And so Niles City managed to expand its borders just enough to meet 2,000 people. So 6 months later, a new law is enacted that says, you know what, JK, it's really 5,000 people you have to have more than. And Niles could not get 5,000 people. And so Fort Worth forcibly annexed them just to get their income.
Oh wow.
And here I am 100 years later being really pissed off by this novel.
Okay, so how do I join your game on?
Okay, so the site I'm going to be using is astraltabletop.com, I believe.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Okay, and then let me exit my session here. Okay, so in theory, I should be able to invite you by your email or username. By any chance, is your username Wesley Snipers?
No.
So close.
It would be funny if you invited them.
You want to send me your username over in the private chat of StreamYard?
Yeah, where do I even go to check where it is? I forgot what I set it up as.
That's a great question. I am very much learning the system. I sent the link to the virtual tabletop in the private chat, Jim, if you want it.
I'm just making an account right now. I think I am.
How do you see?
And there was a button that said join now for free.
Oh, okay. I found my
Astral, start
game
playing.
master.
No, it's like an actual game, I think.
Oh, is it taking you through its tutorial?
Oh, welcome to Astral. Everything you're about to see was made easy using Astral. Enjoy. Get started.
All right.
I think that's my
You know what?
username.
All right. Let's see here. I really hope that this is you. Send invitation.
This is what I'm saying. West, I'm sharing my screen.
Hold on. StreamYards. Cinnabon screen on there.
Yeah, so Cinnabon, if you click on that blue arrow down thing in the top left-hand corner, that will let you exit this tutorial of theirs.
Wait, blue arrow. Where? Here?
Invite a friend. Create
Top
first
left
map,
hand?
create first character.
Oh. There we go.
Now, Wesley, by any chance, did you get my invite?
Oh, notification. Show me the notification.
Jim, I'm going to send it to you as well.
All right.
Oh, there it goes. Yeah. I do like how they use their map system, and the kind of fog of your view, the line of sight of your view. That's actually really cool.
Okay, so neat.
Life with Matthew Cthulhu RPG. Cool, I'm in.
Go ahead and click join the game. Let's see. Like, I'm curious to see what y'all can see as players, and hopefully it's not like everything. Hopefully I haven't just ruined stuff by uploading.
I received a badge. Create your character. Import.
Create a new character.
Yeah.
Create character. Here we go. Okay.
You got the thing.
Let's do this, whatever this is.
Okay, that's interesting. How do I make you see the map I want you to see?
I guess let's just gives me a random character, it looks like. That's fine for now.
Yeah, so you type in your name and then you click on build character, and that's where you can actually put in all your stats.
Build character. It gave me a bunch of random stats.
Yes, so you will need to replace each one of those.
Okay. Oh, wait, what?
Sanity power 0. What the fuck? Oh, okay, strength. 60. Constitution. Where was 30?
Let's see. Wes, right now is your character named My New Character?
No.
Mine is.
Oh, is yours named John?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm seeing your screen. I thought I was looking at Sinnabun's screen. Okay, so let me get a quote unquote my new character over here.
Fuck, where the hell was that again?
Flamethrower.
There are a lot of fun things in this game.
Magic points 15. Yeah, that's right. Oh, dummy. I could just use it.
So I see a Thompson, but I did not see like a pistol.
It's going to be under handgun, I think.
50. Should be
Dude, there's so much stuff in here.
Yeah, so don't worry about the actions right now. It's all going to be in your stats area, just a little bit up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and you can see here also that they have included all of the investigator skills and not just the most common ones, which is what we had on our character sheets previously.
I see.
So, I mean, you can see there, Wes, that you can take ranks in different languages.
Yeah. Tonight, I'm just going to add kind of like random stuff. We'll make sure my character's legit later. Unless you want to help me.
Yeah, I can help you.
Fine right now.
Let's do it right.
Because I have a good character concept, but can you just delete? Can we delete everything and start over from fresh, or?
I've never tried.
I just did. Yeah.
Alrighty then.
So I have nothing.
Cancel. Say done deleting. Okay. So that's fine. The 50s is what it starts you off at for everything. So let's see. First things first. You're going to want to roll 3 6-sided die and sum their total. And again,
is there a dice roller on this program, or do I have to go use one?
There is a dice roller. Let's see. Excuse me. If you go ahead and exit the character builder or make it smaller. Okay, there you go. If you look over in that chat area to your right, and you see it gives you all your dice there. And the exclamation point is saying this is a completely open broadcast. And go ahead and just do 1d6 3 times because I'm going to want you to re-roll any one value. Nice.
How does it count?
Hey, there you go. So 6, 5, and 4. And if you click on the chat and then right above the chat icon, there's a pin, and that will keep it from disappearing on you. A little to your right.
Oops.
I mean, that works too.
The pin, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So now you got 10, 15. You're going to want to multiply that by 5, which gives you a value of 85. Is that right? No, 75. Excuse me.
Yeah. Okay.
So make a note somewhere, 75, and then do that 4 more times. So you want a total of 5 of these 3d6s, re-rolling ones, yada, yada, yada.
Where do I have Oh, okay. There we go. All right, 75. Okay. And we'll do that again.
Yeah.
6, 5, 4, 15.
Huh. Well, nice for you. Weird randomness.
All right. So that's another 75. I want to do that again.
Yeah.
You just rolled a 10?
I was testing to see if it okay, so if you do 3d6, it'll show you the results if you hover over the 10. But then it doesn't, if you got a random 1 in there. And I'm trying to figure out, how to use this still.
All right. 13. All right, so 13 times 5, that should be like 65. Okay. So 50. How many of these numbers do I need?
You need a total of 5.
Okay, let's do it one more time. Let's do it.
Pharmacy.
All right, now I've got my numbers.
Okay, so you're going to want to place these in strength, constitution, dexterity, appearance, and power at your discretion. And just like that, I got a daughter who woke up. So I'm going to go take care of her.
Okay.
I think if you look in the Google Drive, you can see I'm just going to go step by step through the making character notes. I'll come back after I get her down and see if you're having any problems. Hopefully we can take care of it then.
All right.
So I'll be back.
Okay. This thing there's too many things, too many of the like the skills, and they don't match up always. So my character sheet's not like exactly the same as it is on the one that we made. And it's like giving me 2 guns. Spending level. That's right. I need to do the.
Wait, he said. Did he say? Was he said sanity, or that's always supposed to be
What? I don't know.
strength, constitution, dexterity? Was it app?
I have no idea, man.
And then he says, "Read the character creation," but I'm like,
Yeah,
do,
it's
do
in there.
where?
It is in there, though. I know it is because I remember seeing it based on I remember where. It's kind of further along than you would think. in there.
Yeah, it's the one thing I haven't liked about Call of Cthulhu is they don't make it very easy to make their characters. Or at least it's very different than D&D. So strength, con, power, dex, appearance, size, intelligence, education.
Blah 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 blah.
So con, dex.
All right, you're gonna put those numbers, those 8 characteristic numbers in strength, constitution, power, dexterity, appearance, and size.
Wait,
Intelligence.
there's 8 and he only gave me 5 numbers. So I guess I gotta roll up more.
Sure. I'm gonna have to drop off soon, man. I'm getting pretty tired.
All right. That's fine.
I'm gonna hit exit build character because I think I'm done, but I'm not sure. So I hope this doesn't erase everything. There we go. Looks like it stayed there. There's John. Can I attack John? 38 revolver. Shoot John. Brawl. Can we brawl? No. Now listen. What is John saying? Just have to take a poop. Rifle, shotgun. No. You have your numbers done, Wes?
Oh, is that what I was doing?
Hey guys.
Hey.
I hate digital dice rollers.
Wes doesn't never tell you that.
Why do you hate the?
Because I kept getting 1s and 2s,
Oh yeah.
like over and over and over again.
Wow.
Oh. Okay, so the syntax is going to be 3d6 RR equal 1, and that will re-roll any dice that lands on ones.
3d6. What? R1?
Yeah. So after the 6, inside the bracket still.
Oh, inside the bracket still, right.
Yeah.
RR1.
RR equal 1.
Oh, RR equal 1. I just got a 6.
You only rolled a 1d6.
Oh, whoops, yeah, it was 1.
Oh my god.
RR
Equal 1.
equal 1.
We're gonna shoot John. Oh, I can't.
What are you doing over there, Cinnabun?
Trying to use my 30-06 rifle on John.
There you go. So eventually, they're going to set up a thing where you can set up your own dice roll. And that will be extremely useful in a situation like this.
Alright, let me get back to making my character.
I guess what I could have even done is like times 5. Will that work? No.
Brawl.
Alright, so I'm filling in strength, constitution, size, no, not size, dexterity, appearance, education, and intelligence. Oh, and power?
So with these 5 rolls you did, or are you past that now?
The book says 8.
Yeah, but we you start off with just the 5, and then for the
Okay. See, here's why it's confusing: is you say one thing, and then I read the book, and it says something else.
yeah. So I'm using some variant rules that I've read in the full manual. So the way they would have you do it is you get like a couple 40s, a 50, a 60, a 70, and like a 90 and an 80, I think it is. And then you assign those values to these 8 values.
Okay.
And I don't like that because then all my characters are going to be kind of cookie cutter-ish. But like I know what they've done is they've tried to create a realistic, if you rolled your dice, here's some spreads that I would expect to see. One value that's really good, a couple values that are really bad. But I feel like that's just so stagnant when you create a character. So I opted for the dice rolling method. And then as I was reading, or I guess I was watching around on how people made their stuff, one of the guys I was listening to, who's done this game for a really long time, I really enjoy his stuff. He talked about having his characters re-roll any 1 values during this session, because that gave you characters who were just slightly better than the bell curve. Which, the point of this game is to have fun. So I want your characters to be just a little bit better. I'm not going to let you turn God mode on or anything, but just a little better.
Okay, so I had my first 5, and then I did like 3 more because I thought.
Yeah, ditch them.
Okay, so which ones can I put them to?
Okay, so you're going to want to assign these to your strength, your constitution, your dexterity, your appearance, and your power. However you see fit. You don't have to do it all in order. This is assigning them where you think they're... So appearance is going to be like your charisma, basically.
Yeah.
And then power is going to affect your magic points when you get those, if you get those, and your sanity.
Okay, how come when I type stuff in, it doesn't change? There it goes.
It's definitely a learning curve. I've been messing around with it for about a week now, and
yeah, it's just I get it because I've played lots of RPGs. But I'm so used to D&D that it's like riding a bike backwards. I don't know. Sorry. You said strength, constitution, dexterity, appearance, and power.
Strength, constitution, dexterity, appearance, power. Yes, that is it.
Okay, so let me make sure the other ones are 0 or 12. Or zeros because we haven't done them yet. That's when I'm getting confused because it's like I got all this other stuff. My sanity, my sanity is at.
So if it's set sanity for you, you don't need to worry about that right now.
Okay.
Your sanity at the beginning of the game is going to be equal to whatever value you put in power.
What's the average size?
Or
we're doing size next.
We will do size. Yes, next.
Okay. All right, I got those 5 done.
Okay, so I just posted what you're going to want to do next. This in private chat over in StreamYard, or do you not have StreamYard up? I can.
No, I do. Oh, and people are watching. Thomas Potts, greetings, and Kelly. How you guys doing tonight? All right, so what?
So this is 2d6 rerolls, any ones, and +6. And you're going to want to do this, let's see, 3 times. Multiply times 5, sorry.
Yeah. I'm just getting the numbers down.
Yeah.
Um, 17 times 5 was 85.
You got some good rolls going there.
So 85, and then
obviously cheating.
80, and
he's hacked the website he's never been on before.
80. Okay. And what are these going to?
Okay, this will go into your size, your intelligence, and your education. So size is how big you are. It's going to influence your hit points and how far you can be thrown.
Okay.
Intelligence is how smart you are. It's going to determine how many personal interest or hobby skill points you get. And then education is a measure of knowledge. It's going to be used along with either your dexterity or strength here in a second to figure out how many occupational skill points you get.
Well, hold on. So size, intelligence, and education.
Education. So it's one of those things where you go, well, it'd be beneficial to be super smart, right? And the answer is not necessarily. As your sanity is chipped away, there will come a point where you're going to have to do a roll to see how insane you go. And if you're very dumb, you're going to fail that roll. And you're going to go, you know what? This shambling corpse that's coming toward me, there's no way it's really this mythical creature. It must be, old man Jenkins in a rubber mask. And you're literally too dumb to realize the danger you're in. And so you don't really go that insane. Whereas if you're a smart fellow, then you realize that no, all this is horribly, horribly wrong, and you're going to go crazy sauce. And yeah, Thomas, Wesley's totally cheating on this side. Gosh.
You guys saw me roll those.
It was with the formula I gave you, but it was still cheating.
It was up above when I kept rolling 2, and I was like, no. All right.
Dice.
What's next?
I rolled.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a single D10. No rerolls.
I rolled a 10. I win.
7.
Okay, you can take these 7 points and assign them to any of these 7 stats that you've just gone over so far, or 8.
All right.
You can assign it any way you want. You can do one big dump in a single stat, or you can spread it out across the whole thing. It is beneficial to put in like a point into dexterity, because most of the people or most of the creatures in this game apparently have a dexterity that ends in 5 or 0. And when we determine pecking order for combat, that one extra point can often be the tipping point between you going before or after a monster.
Ooh.
I see it's doing that again. I put stuff in, and then it doesn't change it.
I think until you hit enter, it doesn't like accept it. As you can hear, I say that with all the confidence I can muster.
All right. Yeah, there it goes.
And you can see it's not a perfect system because it's already calculated some of your extraneous details. Like you can see on your character sheet, you have 16 max HP.
Mhm.
But on that stupid green bar, it shows you have 10 out of 10 hit points. So you have to go up to the green bar and change your max to 16, and then change your current to 16. And if you're very lucky, it will actually listen to you after you save it. I don't know why it does this, but there you go. There you are.
All right, guys. I gotta get to bed though. I'm getting tired.
All right. We'll catch you later, Sinnabun.
Have a good night, guys.
Maybe we can play this tomorrow. Like actually get the game going.
Ha! I wish. I still am waiting on Captain Cat to get back to me. I've been talking to him on Discord. He really wants to play with us, but like he had some game server he's been working on, I think for a client, and things went not good at release date. So I'm not sure if he has been able to sleep in a week, kind of
Oh wow.
kind of situation. Yeah.
Why my education went back down?
All right, guys. Have a good night.
See ya.
There it goes.
Okay, so go ahead and exit build character, and let's come back in. And I want to,
okay. Exit build character. Okay.
yeah. Now go back to build character, and let's make sure things are still in there.
Yeah. Looks
Okay.
like it. Looks like it. All right. So now I'm at magic points.
Okay, so magic points, it should have automatically calculated for you, and this is just
Lore power /5.
yes. So it's 1/5 of your value and power.
Okay.
Now let's see. It should have already done your movement rate. Where is that on that sheet?
Movement. Are there different little pictures I can have from my character?
Yes, there are. In fact, like I haven't been super impressed with searching through their tokens. Add that to the fact that like this is the how did they put it? You basically have like a month's worth of free stuff, and I don't know what the non-premium stuff is going to look like. That is one thing that's really pissing me off, is that they are very squirrely about how much storage space and how much tokens I'll have when all this is done. Tokens are the things you're looking at right now, for those who don't know.
Ah, it doesn't show up. Okay.
Weird. So I used a website called like Token Builder or something, Token Maker. Yeah, it was rolladvantage.com/token stamp, which I'll drop that in the private chat there. And I was able to upload a picture to this site, and it made a quick little circle-looking token for my characters. And it seems like it plays nicely with that. Let's see, which token set did you just click on to get these characters?
Is it this one or? I don't know. I just kind of randomly. Maybe it was this one.
Power pack.
Power pack. See, my other group will use Roll20.
I've tried to use Roll20 a couple times, and it just seems like it has just an insurmountable learning curve. Whereas with this one, within an hour or so, I was able to be up and running and doing stuff. Although, as you can see, this one certainly has some kinks to it.
This one looks more polished, but all right, none of these characters look remotely close to my character.
Yeah, so go to the private chat and go to that website I sent you.
Always sending me different links and everything.
It's true. Yeah, token stamp 2, roll advantage. And you can just drag and drop your image, and it will create the token. Like I had a lot of good luck with that one.
There you go. Okay, now do I do?
Then download, I think it is. Yes.
Oh yeah, download. Okay.
And now if you upload that to Astral Tabletop.
Where did it save it to?
I'm guessing your downloads folder.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oops. I need a second one open. John Token. Nope. No. Can I click on anything tonight?
I don't know.
That's gonna be my character's name, John Token.
Okay, so go to import or upload asset. Excuse me. Yeah, upload asset.
Wait, where'd it go?
Oh, it alphabetized it. It's there.
Oh yeah, there it is. There we go.
Yay.
There, now John has a nice mug shot.
Okay, so it already calculated your move rate to be 9, which means that your strength and dexterity are both greater than your size.
Okay.
True.
But my size is also
Yeah, you're a big tough guy here.
yeah, that's what I was going for. I want it to be a big tough guy.
Okay, so up in the top left-hand corner there, go ahead and input all your fun stuff. The name, the player, which I mean you don't have to
Here?
put like real names or anything. No, it should be on the actual character sheet there. Oop.
Well.
Yeah, that's one of the things to get used to. Yeah, so if you click on any of that blue stuff, it will let you edit it.
What year is it?
1923.
Okay. I'll say I'm 35. I think that's what I was going for.
That sounds right.
Location, residence, Texas.
Yeah.
Okay. How do I unzoom from this one part of the...
I didn't even watch how you zoomed in.
I just double clicked. Oh, there we go. Double click allows you to zoom in, and double click again takes you back out.
Okay, so since you said you were in your 30s, we are going to give you a chance to improve your education.
Okay.
Because you've been around the block for a while, so here you go. Go ahead and roll a D100.
A D100.
Which, if they don't have, yeah, you know the drill. Okay, is that value greater than what you have in education?
don't think so, but let me. Yes, it is.
Congratulations, you failed your improvement check, which is passing it. So this is one of the interesting things about the game. Instead of leveling up at the end of an adventure, you get a chance to improve your skills.
Uh-huh.
And the worse off your skills are, the more likely you'd fail them. Like you'd roll higher than the number you have in that skill.
Uh-huh.
And by failing them, they let you add 1d10 to that skill set. So
So
the more you
that's
so
weird.
the more experienced you become, the less likely you are to improve that skill. But the less experienced you are, the more likely you are to have gained some experience through all this. So go ahead and roll 1d10, and you get to add that value to your education.
Okay, 4. Cool.
And that's one of the things, yeah.
Education 69.
That is
Okay.
one of the things like I really enjoy about the way they do leveling up. Like that's a neat mechanic.
What I've heard from other people online is don't expect a long drawn out campaign like you will get in D&D.
Yeah.
Expect a short story where your character dies.
You know, there's that element, yes.
But I did hear that almost all the old modules are compatible.
Yes.
So you could be running modules for quite a while.
Yeah.
It'd be hilarious if the party dies on this first story. We start up another module and everyone wakes up in a hospital from a horrible like dream. Like
I could probably find something to work that, yeah, so you don't immediately lose these characters.
Like we all for some reason had the exact same horrible nightmare.
Yeah.
Which sounds like Call of Cthulhu. Like, was it real? Was it not real? Did we die? Did we not die? Okay.
Okay, so let's see. It's already calculated hit points, which was just your size and your constitution divided by 10. It's already done your sanity. There's the starting value of your power. Already did your magic, 1/5 of your power. Okay, last thing I think I need you to roll. No, that's totally a lie. Next thing I need you to roll. Roll 2d6 plus 6 and multiply by 5. And on this one, you do not get to re-roll ones.
2. Oops. D6. D6 what?
Plus 6.
Oh, plus 6.
Is that 0?
Yeah, what? I guess I did that really wrong. You put the plus in the.
I thought you did. Yeah.
6. And 8. It's saying each of the 6s were 1s.
Oh gosh, I can't do that to you. Do it one more time. That's just a little too bad of a luck roll.
There we go. 10.
Okay, that's fair. Multiply that by 5.
So 50.
That is your starting luck value. So you're not the luckiest man in the world, but you'll live. Or not. Maybe not.
Yeah, that sounds like John.
Okay, so now we're going to come up with your investigator skills.
Okay.
So you selected an occupation of soldier, right?
Yes, soldier.
Okay, so if you look in that quick start on, was it page 8-ish, page 7? It showed some example occupations.
Sample occupation, doctor, journalist.
Yeah, that's the one right there, page 8. If you go up just a little bit, and the example on the bottom right-hand corner in italics. you can see soldier
Yeah.
and some of the skill sets that you can select from. So
Climb, dodge, fight, firearms, stealth, first aid, survival, and other language.
yes, which you can see that most of the other ones talk about an interpersonal skill, which it looks like instead of an interpersonal skill, they switched that out for another language.
Okay.
So interpersonal skill is things like charm, fast talk, intimidate, or persuade. So you're welcome to either pick another language to learn
Yeah.
or
that sounds
switch
like
that
me.
out.
Nope. Sounds
Okay.
like John.
Okay.
So where? Okay. Oh, here they are.
Okay, so before you do anything with those, we're going to figure out how many points that you have to assign to those skills. And to do that, what you're going to do is take your education and multiply that value by 2. So 138, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then take either your dexterity or your strength, whichever is higher.
76.
It counts. And so multiply that by 2 and then add those values together. So 152, I think, is
Yeah.
your 76 times 2.
Yeah. Okay. So add those two together.
Yeah.
140 and 150. 290.
Very nice. Nice and even. So what you're going to do is assign those 290 points to the 8 skills you have listed below there, as well as a 9th one, your credit rating. So you can either do this super quick and dirty of just 290 divided by 9, and bam, that's what I put in there. Or you can finesse this however you want.
Well, 290 divided by 9 is 32.22.
Well, I mean, okay, so you got a
So-
couple left over.
About 32 points each.
Yeah. Let's see, how many points does that leave you over? 32 times 9 is 280. Okay, so it's you have an extra 2 points when you're done.
That's if I want everything level.
Yeah. Now there will be some variance to this because if you look at the character sheet, you will see that each skill has a parenthesis and a percentile in that parenthesis next to it. That percentile is the level of skill someone has just walking off the street. And that's free points. So if let me pull one up here. Oh, this one doesn't show it. Crap. Well, it does show the starting value. It just doesn't show the parentheses. So for climb, that's a 0 percentile. Wow. Is that for real? Or did Jim start to mess with stuff?
What?
I was looking at Jim's character sheet. And I think he may have played around with it a little bit, which is fine. Okay, yeah. So climb has a default value of 20. So if you added 32 additional points to climb, you would now have 52 points in climb. Dodge has a starting value of half your dexterity. Half your dex? Yeah. So you start off with, just for free.
Wait. What was the bonus or the base for climb?
Climb is 20. So if you look at your character sheet on...
Okay. And then Dodge is half dex by default.
Yeah.
Keyboard is glitching up. Okay, how about fight?
So that's probably fighting brawl, and that's 25.
Okay, firearms.
It depends on which one you want, handguns or rifles.
Handguns.
Give me just a second here. I'm getting my offline character sheet pulled up because I want to make sure I'm giving you good info.
If I wanted to use a knife, would that be under fight?
That would be under fighting brawl, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so firearms, handguns is a 20 by default.
Okay.
Stealth is 20 by default. First aid is 30. Survival is 10. And other language, it doesn't show what other language is by default. I think it might be 0. No, language other is 1.
1?
Yes. So if you get a critical success, you remember your primer school, lessons. They just happen to be talking Latin, or you're a Catholic background, and so you remember your catechisms, and you're able to muddle out this Latin. I don't know. But we'd make up a reason in the game. So one of the other things about this is whenever you hit 50 skill points in a specific area, for example, firearms, handgun, you by default get an additional 10 points in every other firearm skill out there, provided those extra 10 points do not give you more than 50 points in that new skill. So, for example, if you had no additional skill points assigned to your rifles, so it starts off at 25%, and you assign 51 points, or you get a total of 51 points in firearms handguns, you get to give 10 extra points to your 25 in rifles, and boom, you're now at a 35% skill proficiency. But if you were at, you had already assigned some points to your rifle skill, so that you had a total of 40 in there, or 41.
Matt,
Yeah.
I do remember that from before, and I was trying to count stuff, so I got
Oh.
distracted. So you're jumping ahead of me just a little bit.
Sorry.
You know what? Yeah, okay. I think I'm good with where I am here. So my climb will be at 51. Where's my dex? My dex is 76. So half of 76.
Yeah.
Does it round down?
It does.
Oh, wait. So that's 38. So plus 38. 38. So that'll be 40. 70. Pretty good. 57 on fighting. 57 on firearm pistol. 52 on stealth. 62 at first aid. That's a little bit high. I want that a little bit lower. So allocate like 3 points somewhere else. Kind of stealth. Get that to... No, a little bit more. Survival at 42 and other language at 31. Didn't mean to be that quiet, Matt.
Well, I had nothing useful to add to the conversation at this point. I was just
Like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be that mean.
Oh, that girl, she is not doing well tonight.
Your baby girl?
Yeah.
How old is she? Like 1 or 2 or?
Yeah, 16 months.
Count months? I don't even count years. I only count decades.
It really, this is a rough age for me with the kids on sleeping. One, because my kids have just always been horrible sleepers. But two, I go in there every night and I take care of them and I love them and I give them the attention they need, get them back to bed, lie on the floor. Sometimes I sleep there all night, which I have comfortable carpet, thankfully. And yet, every single time I open that door and they actually start crying harder because I'm the one who came in and not mama. I'm like, kids, come on. I mean, what I got to do here to get a little love thrown my way?
Okay, so yeah, I get you. On the character sheet, it shows brawl, but I have it written as fight.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Okay.
Oh, hey.
So fighting, so 57 into that. Chainsaw, charm, climb. So here's climb. 51. Make sure you hit enter. Disguise. Aw. I want to be a master of disguise. Drive auto, electric repair, fast talk, first aid.
Mhm.
Yeah, I had first aid. It was 54. Flamethrower. Okay, so here's handgun.
Mhm.
57.
Yeah, so when you get down to rifle, wherever that is, you get another 10 points in rifle.
There's heavy weapons, but initiative jump. And then here's the different languages. And so I'm going to put it under German. He knows German. Which ones am I missing? Stealth.
And survival,
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
Oh, and credit rating.
But here's stealth, which I have at 60. And where's survival? Well, oh, they got subcategories of survival.
For now, just do generic survival. Do they have that one?
Sea, jungle, desert, Arctic. Doesn't have a. Can I
just yeah, just put it in Arctic. Where I'm not going to be like, oh, you only know how to survive in the Arctic, but we're in the desert. No, I'm not going to pull that nonsense.
I'm gonna put it under jungle, but
Okay, that's fine. We know. And then,
you said credit.
yeah, I never could find where it was in this list. But if you just click on the blue just to your right where it says credit rating, and right now it's a 0, like under Investigator Skills. Yeah. And just, I guess, bump that up to 32. Which, let's see. What does 32 mean for your credit score?
I'm not broke.
You are on the upper end of average wealth.
Okay.
So, in terms of assets, you have about $1,600 worth of assets to your name, which this is 1920s assets.
Oh, let's talk about background real quick while Cinnabun's not here.
Okay.
I had an idea. I don't know how time period it is because I told you that John is a World War I vet, and he saw some weird things that he can't quite explain. Well, after the war, a up-and-coming agency for the United States contacted him. It's the precursor of the CIA. They want to.
Okay.
It's like a couple of agents that want to branch off from the FBI want to form a new intelligence agency, and they want John to be one of their field operatives.
Okay.
But none of the other players can know this. They'll just think that I don't know. Would be a good cover story.
So if you look a little bit up, you just so happen to open the character questions document on just to your right there, where you've been writing all your notes.
Oh yeah.
So one of the things I asked 2 questions for everyone. What's your stance on the occult? Which, I mean, technically everyone here hasn't put any skills in occult. That doesn't mean you don't believe in it. You can have like a belief of maybe supernaturals. You can have a diehard science. This is just your character's mindset as we go into this. And I ask this because if you are someone who has zero belief in the occult, why on earth are you being asked to be a part of this investigation? Because the idea is that there's this haunted house, or at least a house that people say is haunted, and you're being hired to figure out what's going on there, get rid of this haunted nonsense, and make a nice report so this realtor can start renting it out again.
So John is skeptical but wants to find the truth.
Okay.
So I put him on that middle ground of the occult and supernatural stuff.
Okay. And then one thing I was suggesting for specifically your character is that Detective Hook he made some bad bets, and he's being shaken down by a local mob family. So Hook is looking to hire you for some protection. Is one thing I was thinking of a way we could work you in. Mm-hmm. Which, if you don't like that, if you don't want to be like,
I like that because John is known for being he's a large, strong war vet.
Yeah. So that was one thing I'd come up just off the top of my head. You can run with it. You can change it to suit whatever you want if you come up with a better idea later on. Yeah. And then for Jim's character, one thing I suggest is Jim's a doctor. So I was like, well, maybe one of the things we're investigating is there sickness in the walls, like some mold or something. But basically, everyone's getting paid $350 a day to do some investigating work.
Mm-hmm.
Realtor is just dying to get this property flipped or rented out, rather. All right, so now that we got your your investigator skills, your occupational skills done, we get to decide your hobby skills, which is multiply your intelligence by 2, and that's your hobby skill points. And you get to assign these anywhere you want.
Okay. So 160. $160 for hobby.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can technically assign these to your occupational skills, but from what I've seen, most people recommend doing 5, at most 7 new skills. And if you did 7, that would really be kind of spreading things thin. But I mean, it's up to you.
So include like all these art, craft, barber, acting.
It can. I'd recommend that just for our first go round, we stick to the
Basic ones.
basic ones. Yeah. I mean, if there just happens to be one in there that really sings to you, I mean, you can grab it. Although for this time around, I might just do a blanket arts and craft skill, which I would love to see the scenario where arts and craft is what saves the day. Thankfully, that macrame bracelet you crafted earlier is just what you needed to defeat the shambling horror.
Can heavy weapons be his hobby? I mean, John really likes guns.
See, it could be, but I'm not. We're not going to experience heavy weapons within. Like honestly, I was talking to some other players, and they're like, "Oh, hey, can I get a Tommy gun?" I'm like, "Technically, you can, but I beg you not to. The rules for doing auto fire are really complicated, and I don't fully understand them yet."
You could say for trying to keep it for story reasons, like, even though this is Texas, not a lot of people had firearms. Or, I don't know. There was
Well,
what look up history. What was the gun laws at the time?
so Texas, Fort Worth specifically, was known as where the West begins. It was a major hub for.
Oh, track. Real quick, track, like tracking.
Yeah.
So it already gave me 10, I think, from something else. But can I add 50 to make it 60?
Yeah. Yeah, and the 10% is just what you start off with by default. So yeah, major is where all the railroads came through. Like if you want to go east to west shipping something, Fort Worth is where it happened. So it was a major hub, but it was also, we just barely in the 1923s got out of forced martial law because there was an area known as Hell's Half Acre that was just the worst area. It was like literally half an acre. But you could not go in there at night without basically being mugged or killed. So, I mean, Fort Worth was a little bit lawless, just getting over the lawlessness, trying to become a more metropolitan area.
Maybe I should just look at the character sheet.
Yeah.
Counting, praise, archaeology, art, craft, charm. Okay. Disguise. How would a player use disguise in the game?
So you would have to be like, okay, I have this, I don't know, disguise kit, or I have this makeup bag, and say, okay, go ahead and see if you can't either make it so that you can't be recognized if someone knows your face, or if there's someone that you're trying to look like, go ahead and roll to see if you can do it. And depending on like how different that person was, it would either be a easy roll, like just a regular roll, or it would become increasingly hard. Like if they were, 4'8" and a woman.
I'll put a few points in. I'll put 40 points into that.
Okay.
So I'm okay at disguises, but not amazing. Fast talk. I definitely want to bump up firearms to at least past 60. So I'll put 4 more points in there for now. And fighting brawl, I want to put 4 more points into that. Get that above 61. Wait, how many points did I just put in firearms? Was it 4 or 6?
Oh shoot, I wasn't paying attention.
I think it was 4, so I should still have 4 and 4 was 8, so I should have 102.
You were at 57. Okay, yeah, so 4.
Yeah.
Which, don't forget, change the 25 in rifles to 35. Because you get that extra 10 points because you're just so good in handguns.
Okay.
Hey, Captain Trek.
Captain Trek in the house. Oh, initiative.
Intimidate.
Oh, intimidate. Yeah, I think my character would be a bit intimidating. Just by his description, don't you think?
A little.
So I'm going to add 40 to that. Yes, intimidating people is his hobby. To make this 45. Oh, okay. Here's the German. 69.
Well, no, that's language own, which is just your education score.
Oh. Well,
So in language other, let's see, does it give you a space to click in language other?
yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't add it. And I
Let's
had
see.
language German 31. It should be at 31. What do I get?
Okay, yeah. So if you look at that window, click on sheet display. And after language other, do like German or language German. That is the font name.
Oh. Whoa.
It is way too finicky on that, just for the record.
It's right here.
Yeah.
It's just. Should I just.
Yeah, and you can see how it's editing it on the pages you type.
Right?
GERMAN? It's probably pissy because it's not capital.
There it goes.
Sheesh, everyone's trying to PC us.
Okay, and that shouldn't be at 1. It should be at 31.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend 20 more points to make it 51. I'm down to 42. Which now I should find something I have low on. An actual hobby. Natural world? Yeah. That's like woods and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Where's my survival at? Okay,
Just click anywhere outside that box and it will disappear.
that's what I was trying to do. This is survival. Oh. Yeah, okay, it's the survival desert in 10 when I know I had it
Yeah, you put it in
jungle, but
jungle. Yeah.
42. You want to just change this to 42 and just put survival?
Yeah. Because I'm sorry, if you're in the middle of the city, it's like, well, it's not exactly the Arctic, it's not exactly the desert, it's certainly not a jungle in Texas. A concrete jungle, I think that'd be stretching it.
But now it won't even let me change it. If I want to make it higher.
It's not letting you click off it. Try hitting enter in the box.
I am. It just renamed it again.
Oh, click on the red, not the blue. Okay. Yeah, so there she just plays survival. Okay, now click on the blue. Let's see if it won't let you just change.
That I don't know, it's having some kind of weird issue. Oh, because over here, this is survival equals 10.
Oh.
There we go. Now I can change it. Well, no, I think I have to change it over here. 4. What?
Okay, there we go.
I want to get at least 5 more points into that, or 10 more points. All right, so now I've got 32 points. Throw, swim, sleight of hand, science, ride. Navigate, what does that do? Like
if you're on a boat or a plane, I guess also, or I guess a car. I mean, anytime you'd have to be using a map.
anytime? So like even if I'm on foot?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I guess to be fair, like if you know where you're going, like someone says, "Oh yeah, that's at the corner of 7th and Main." I'm not going to make you do a navigate for that. That's an obvious location. But if like someone hands you a map and it's like, take 10 steps west and then find the oak tree, yada yada yada.
Okay, so
That's
like what if our characters are lost in a forest? Would that be under and I'm trying to find my way? Would that be under survival or navigate?
I'd let you do survival for that.
Okay.
It's one of those things where if you have a skill and you can say, I want to use the skill, I think it applies for reason X, I'm going to be pretty easygoing about it.
Oh, wait, listen.
Yeah, I'm listening.
No. Like, listen to skill.
I know. I'm just messing with you.
I'm just going to put my last 32 points into there.
Okay. Night, Thomas.
No, don't leave us, Thomas.
No, wait, hold on.
Okay.
Listen. Did you change it to a 32 or did you change it to a 52?
Meant to be a 52. Because what was it before?
It was 20.
20. Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I meant to put all my remaining points into it.
Okay.
There we go. Okay.
Okay, getting close to the end here. If you scroll down to the combat area, yes. So what we need to do, we need to add your strength and your size to figure out what your damage bonus is going to be. Because I think you're either going to have a D4 or a D6 added to every damage you do.
Mm-hmm.
So let's scroll back up and find your strength and size.
Strength is 75. Size is 85.
So that's basically 80 and 80, so 160. So you are a +1 build, and all your damage does an extra D4. So if you go to the right a little bit, yes, under damage bonus, a little more to the right.
What damage bonus?
Yep, right
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Go ahead and change that to +1 D4.
+1 D4.
Very good. And your build
Oh,
will be
it's equal. Oops. +1 D4.
and your build is 1. So what the build says, it's kind of a way of letting you know if you can even try to grapple someone. So if you're someone who's really small, like a -2, you physically cannot grapple someone with a +1 or higher build. It's like a kid's on your ankle. Yeah, that's cute. I'm not going to be stopped by this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now under unarmed damage, or your weapon brawl, and right now it says damage on unarmed. Go ahead and click on that because they have a overcomplicated formula.
Oh gosh.
And what this is doing, it's doing like all the math behind the scenes to figure out if you should have -2, -1, a D4, a D6, what. We can get rid of all that. We can just say it is your 1D3 at the very beginning plus, and then delete whoop, what happened? Okay, then delete, yes, everything after that. And do +1D4. Close bracket.
There. Oops.
Okay.
Okay. Is it okay if it's in red?
Yes. He
There you
said with zero confidence. Let's see. Now, go ahead and click where it says regular. Like it says brawl and then regular. Like, can you actually edit that?
No. Something has to be
Okay.
red for me to.
Let me look at this real quick. It might just be that we have to drag like a text box down there. Yeah, so go ahead and you can see at the top there is an action stat checkbox text.
Yeah.
Click on text.
My
You
text?
have to drag it. Yeah. Oh.
There.
If you right click it, it will let you move it. It claims, but it's not letting me. There we go.
I moved it.
Okay. So regular is going to equal the value you have in fighting brawl.
So, what's the formula for that?
Like if you just scroll up to your sheet, you should see there's a fighting brawl value. 61.
So just put 61.
Yeah. And I just realized, to my horror, these are not auto-calculating your skills. That sucks. Do I just need to zoom in? Nope. That sucks. Okay, but that's fine. We can do some quick math here. Half of 61 rounding down.
30.
Yeah.
So add text.
Yeah. Yep. And then one more text for extreme. This will be 1/5 of 61 rounding down, which is 12. Very good.
12
So
is
when
what I'm really at a disadvantage.
yes. So when you're in a fight, you go to attack someone. You're going to try to roll below 61. Meanwhile, the other person is either going to try to dodge it or attack you back. If it's just fisticuffs, they get a chance to hit you back. So the way it works is instead of it going, well, I rolled a 50 and you rolled a 40, it's saying how well did I success? Did I hit a regular, a hard, or an extreme success? So if I am just trying to dodge, I only have to match you. So we both do a regular success, and if I'm trying to dodge, I win. If I'm trying to hit you back, I have to get one higher level success. So if you get a regular success on your attack, I have to get a hard or extreme. But as far as you're concerned, you're just aiming for at least that regular value. And then for your 38 revolver handgun,
I didn't pick those.
I assumed you'd have it anyway.
I was hoping to have a 45 pistol and I guess I'll take the bolt action rifle, but I would also like a combat knife.
Yeah, that's fine. And so, yeah, go ahead and click on the 38 revolver handgun. It's going to do the same damage, but it's the gun you like. So, I mean, go for it. Hey, Josh Street. He's saying, Wesley Crusher, D&D, run now. Don't do it. Once you go down that rabbit hole, you'll never come back out for until you're as old as Anti-Trekker. You're no stranger to D&D, right?
I've been playing D&D for quite a while.
Yeah, so we're past the point of no return here, Josh.
I should put YouTube up on my other monitor so I can see the chats. I can type, I swear. Can I click on anything correctly today?
You know, this site really doesn't have the best hit windows, to be fair.
Okay.
Okay, so you, for a handgun, is going to be a 1d10. Yeah, that looks right. So under chat action, I'm pointing at my screen. I can see where I'm pointing. It's hilarious.
What underwear?
So go ahead and click on your 45 ACP.
Yeah.
Under damage bonus over to the right.
Nope. Regular, hard. Bonus.
Click off this.
Click off of this?
Yeah. Close this window. Yep. Now under damage, you got your .45 ACP. Yeah.
Okay.
Right
here?
Let's see. So yeah, go ahead and click on it and change it to like keep it that says the 1d10, but then inside that bracket do your plus 1d4. Because you were just really squeezing that trigger extra hard and you get that damage bonus.
I think I messed this up.
Nope. Yeah, back under chat action. Click on the 38 revolver one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so whenever it does the message, it's going to say 38 revolver, which you can change the action title to your
Okay.
.45 ACP. Josh Street, we are using Call of Cthulhu 7th edition.
And then for the damage, just plus what, 1d4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Range 15 yards, yeah. And then under action title, go ahead and change that to your .45.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
so if you look, I believe it's number 3. Like you have that red broken bone picture, then the arrows. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's your shortcut, and you just rolled 11 points of damage. Congratulations.
How much life do I have? 16. So that would almost kill me.
Yes. Yes, handguns. That's definitely one of the things about Call of Cthulhu. People are fragile things. And sometimes in this game, the answer is to run. A lot of times in this game, I think the answer is to run.
Where's my stealth?
I'm not sure how you changed those yet.
Dodge. Spot hide or spot hidden.
Josh, have you played Call of Cthulhu? Are you talking about anything past second edition Call of Cthulhu, or are you talking about D&D?
Yeah, if you could figure out how to make these quick tabs or these quick buttons.
There's definitely a way. I just don't know it.
Rifle shot. Oh, here's the rifle. What? 6 points damage. Shoot again.
Looks like you got a nat 1 on that. Yep. 2 nat 1s. Well done.
Ah. So 6 is the lowest damage that gun can do.
It's a manly shoulder wound. Okay, yeah. Second edition, that's old, Josh. But yeah, this is a 7th edition Call of Cthulhu. Totally different beast. And let's see. With that, I think you might have another weapon to add in there at some point. The knife,
Yeah.
which the knife will do 1d4 plus 1d, so 2d4. Damage.
Add text. Just right here, or how do I?
I think you need to do an action, not a text on this one.
Oh, okay.
This is pretty much me guessing horribly, but
My action. There we go. Whoa. Come here, you. Okay.
yeah.
What should we call the combat knife? Knife slash or something? You can include rolls such as 1d20 or 1d. You can even use markdown.
So to fill this out, what I would do is I would open the brawl action, copy everything under message and paste it into your knife action. Because your knife will use the same to hit information as your brawl does.
So here, like,
Not that one. The weapon text. So under the weapon column, column. Yeah, that one. Click on brawl, and then copy everything in message.
and then put it. Oh, stop doing.
Click, 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 click. Yeah. Oops. No. Oh, that's still text. You need to replace it with an action.
Okay. Can we just delete this? Remove. Action. Oh, right there. Come on.
How did you get it to move without right-clicking it?
Left click and hold.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
So here's the combat knife. Where's this text? Paste that one in.
Yeah, and go and click on that again, the combat knife. And at the very top, you see a message. You see it says brawl roll.
Yeah.
Go and change that to like your combat knife roll. I mean, it's just flavor text, but still it helps.
Roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it does still use the brawl stat to decide if you hit it or whiff it.
It's
And
still
sheet
still-
display.
Oh,
There you go. So knives, your bare hands, and improvised weapons all use your brawl stat. If you were to get like a large knife, say machete, that's an entirely different skill.
Now, does the knife damage have to be an action?
Yes.
And do we just put the damage?
Go ahead and do something like knife damage. Then exclamation, bracket 2d4. Close bracket.
Any
And the reason
any strength bonus or?
that's calculated. So the knife does 1d4 worth of damage. And then you get your second d4 of damage bonus. So just 2d4. And eventually we will have to figure out how to get that assigned to an action.
Yeah, so I can just go instead of just brawl. It would be knife. All right, it's starting to look like a character sheet. Personal description, ideology and beliefs, significant people, traits, injuries and scars. How banged up from the war do I want to make John?
That's entirely up to you.
There you go.
Eye patch.
Oh, phobias.
So phobias and manias, that's going to be something that I do to you.
Oh, I can't put bats and vampires.
I mean, I'm not going to stop you, I guess, but typically I'm supposed to be the one to cause you trauma.
This character has a lot of background, so okay, what is Josh Street saying now? When the sub rules contradict the main rules, then side rules tell you that both of those are wrong. It's time to stop making new rules and just work with what you have. What system is he talking about?
I'm assuming he's talking about everything after second E.
I will work on some of this flavor text stuff for the character off stream.
Okay.
Do you like my old blurry picture?
Yeah. I mean, when you look at it on the screen, like when you close your character creation area, you can see that
It's down here, or
and you're up there. I mean, if you just scroll up, like don't do control zoom because that's so annoying. But I'm learning these things. So your character, he's drunk. Let me fix you. There you go.
how is he drunk? What?
If you zoomed in, you would have seen that your character was like upside down.
Oh yeah. Why is he upside down again?
I screwed with him.
Ah!
What have you done?
Oh. You can actually scroll in with the mouse wheel instead of doing it.
I'm messing with this in the background, right? Just so you know, I can. There's lots of fun little like special effects you can do, like
Now,
radioactive.
tell me when you've caught on to what character I'm making.
Let's see. You got a strong guy named John. He's a hired gun. Maybe not too.
There should be plenty of clues there.
You'd like to think that.
Well, it depends on how much you like this particular character that I'm. What do you call it when you're basing your character off of another fictional character?
Cosplay?
Well, that's when you're making a costume based off a fictional character.
Homage?
Yeah. It's an homage of a fictional character.
Is it a Who character?
Like a Doctor Who character? No.
Okay. Nicholas?
Maybe it's best you just don't know and you'll.
I'm interested to find out. We'll see if I can guess this over time. Darn it. I keep zooming out by using control.
What did you do to his face?
We're in the middle of a heat wave. We're gonna make you poisoned.
Drunk. Whoa.
or go for that Western vibe. I don't know, maybe you're in heaven.
So is this supposed to be Texas? This city?
Yeah, that's a Fort Worth skyline.
It doesn't look that much difference from like old Los Angeles.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Okay, well, you'll eventually either catch on to what character I'm doing, or you won't because you've never even heard of this character.
Hmm.
Let me ask this. But that'd be a major clue. Okay, I might as well give you this clue, but then I'll get a clue if you would know this character or not.
Okay.
What video game consoles have you owned in the past?
Most of them, or I've at least played most of them.
From around 2000, in the early 2000s.
Oh gosh, 2000s. That would have been GameCube, N64, Xbox era, and PS2.
Okay, well, did you own all those?
At the time, no, but I do now.
At the time, what did you own?
At the time, I owned like a NES and a Game Boy.
When did you get
Like college.
what are you
After
doing?
college.
Record. Okay.
Are you rethinking like Duke Nukem?
You're still quite a ways off, but you are getting closer.
That's PC more than console.
Yeah.
More console stuff. That would have been like Halo. John was the name of Master Chief from Halo, if I recall my books.
Was it? I'll let you know this, that I haven't played a lot of Halo, so.
I'm drawing a blank still.
Okay.
Now, hey, I just tried to share a document with you on Astral.
Where would I look?
That is what I was wondering also.
And Yosef, good morning. I tried to comment to you on Trek Continuum stream, but you had left 15 minutes before that. But I saw you in the chat, and I was like, "Oh, hey, Yosef, how you doing?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, he left. He left like 10 minutes ago."
Huh.
It's okay, Matt. It's okay, Matt. Don't hurt your head.
Can I just force it open for you?
Oh, you're talking about a file.
Yeah.
Where'd you send it? Message in a chat?
Okay, so this thing, I have an area of documents and handouts, and I can choose to share them with you or not share them with you.
Help.
Oh,
no.
Maybe if you, let's see, where's the option to exit the session for you?
I have no idea. Report a bug. Open documents. Open your player menu. Edit character, spacebar, center on character. View handouts.
Okay.
There we go. I found a letter from Not.
Okay, don't read it yet. I just wanted to make sure you could see it. So how did you get there?
I clicked on my character profile. There was
and then view handouts.
View handouts. And don't read it yet?
Don't read it yet. We'll go over that when the game actually.
Okay. I was gonna read it in character.
So, okay,
So
neat.
it was pretty late earlier, and now it's morning. Damn, Joseph is a time traveler. Oh man, Joseph should play with us.
Yeah, Joseph. Except I'd be starting at like 2 in the morning for him.
Oh yeah, it's because it's already getting late for us.
Yeah.
Joseph, I don't know why you don't do streams when the rest of us in the United States go, oh, it's late, I should go to bed. Because like right now it's 11:40 for me, so it's like what 1:40 for you, Matt?
Yeah, it's definitely my bedtime.
So like if you started streams about this time, or maybe even like an hour from now, well at least but a lot of us would be going to sleep. But this community could have someone streaming at every time of day.
The sun never sets on the nerd empire.
We could just call it the Yosef, is it daytime or is it nighttime stream? All right. Any questions from the viewers on what the heck we're doing?
Too bad I'm not going to tell you.
And let me go back and open my edit character sheet. Yeah, we just need to figure out how to do these quick tabs.
Hey, when you clicked on your character there a second ago, and you're able to view the handout,
Yeah.
I think I saw something that said toggle action bar.
Toggle action bar.
All it does is hide it. Well, screw that.
Oh, yeah, it keeps the action bar down below.
Lovely.
Well, we want more of like an edit action bar.
Yeah. Like, okay, so I don't know. Life is a mystery to me sometimes.
Save to vault. Okay. I don't know what that does, but notes. Collect bounty, inspect caves, slay goblins. Okay, how do I get out of this? But that'd be cool to have a notepad inside the game. Vision, 120 feet. Status. Knife. Knife is my status.
It's a good status.
It still shows the 38 revolver. But at least I have my handgun too.
Yes. That would be which one showed the revolver?
This one, number 2.
Okay, so that is the under action. Is it action? Under weapons. So if you click on your .45 M, yeah.
Yeah.
You go and
Wait.
click on.
Wait, maybe there's a way to add an action bar by clicking on the action. So if I see, here's the combat knife.
Yep.
Oh, it just rolled.
Oh, Yeah, sorry, gotta go into a build character mode.
Oh yeah, build character mode. So maybe there's a way to add this to the action bar here. Drag, click to create. Ah, okay, come on. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, I give it an icon. I don't know, maybe there's a tutorial that...
Somewhere, surely.
All right, what's my Cindy level or 70? Is that good or bad?
That's a good
Oh,
level
hi.
to start off with.
Sandy rolled 26 versus Sanity 70.
So you would have passed that. In fact, you would have made a hard success of it, because it's 17 would have been. Let's see, would that have been a extreme success? No, 14 would be extreme success.
Oh, right there. All right, so I just rolled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rolls. On the 6 rolls, a 70 versus 70.
Tying it is passing it.
Oh, so the roll would have to be 71 for me to fail.
Yeah.
Oh, 92.
There you go. So yeah, I mean that's a good sanity roll. I mean, or a good sanity level. You got a 70% chance of passing that.
Okay. So I heard Cinnabun has magic skills.
He does not.
Oh.
He may think he does, but he does not. Magic is something that is introduced later on in the game. If you're listening to this later, sorry, Jim.
Should we do cash and assets?
Sure.
Joseph says, it is crazy that you have still Saturday and I already went to bed on Sunday. Wait, what? Wait. It's not Monday there, is it?
He must have went to bed after midnight.
But yeah, it's still Saturday here.
Well, it's quite Sunday for me.
for you, but
In fact, I need to go ahead and wrap this up.
all right. Yeah, it is Saturday 11:46 for me. I still have 14 more minutes to go. Woo! You hear that, Yosef? It's still Saturday. And in Hawaii, aren't they one of the last people in the world to be in a day? Like
Yeah.
New Zealand is the first part of the world to be in a new day or a new year, and Hawaii is the last. People have said if you were wealthy and you had a private jet, you could celebrate New Year's Eve in New Zealand and then fly to Hawaii and celebrate it a second time. Joseph says it's 8:47 Sunday morning. Yeah, so
Very
you're only like 9 hours ahead of me.
Alrighty, I am going to call it a night here.
Yeah, me too. I mean, unless Joseph wants to come on, keep the chat going.
Well, y'all kids have fun. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Good night, Matt. So, Joseph, how you doing? Do you want to come up on the stream, or is there any particular conversation you guys want to talk about? Otherwise, I was probably going to call it a night. All right. All right, Joseph. Well, you have a good morning. Have your coffee. Have a good Sunday. Go to a digital church or something. And Josh, if you're still watching, thanks for stopping by. All right, have a good night, guys. Thanks for coming by.